Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, heart pounding, drenched in sweat, and thought, that was a nightmare? What if I told you that, centuries ago, a nightmare wasn't just a bad dream? It was a creature. A shadowy being that sat on your chest while you slept. The word nightmare is a combination of two Old English roots. Night meaning night, and mære, a mythological being, sometimes described as a demon, sometimes a goblin, sometimes just a suffocating force. In early Germanic and Norse folklore, the mære was believed to be an invisible creature that would sit on people's chests while they were sleeping. Victims would wake up paralyzed, unable to move or scream, feeling as if something heavy was pressing down on them. Sound familiar? That's what we now call sleep paralysis. But back then, before science gave us brainwave charts and sleep cycles, these sensations were terrifying and unexplained. So people gave them a face. They turned fear into folklore. In Germany, this creature was called an Alp. In Scandinavian countries it was mære. In Slavic folklore, it was zmora. All of these words trace back to the same terrifying idea. Something is visiting you at night. And it doesn't mean well. As language evolved, so did the meaning of nightmare. By the 1600s, it still referred to a demonic visitation, but gradually, the supernatural idea faded into the background. Instead of a creature, people started using the word to describe the experience itself. A disturbing, frightening dream. By the 1800s, nightmare was used metaphorically. A failed project, a disastrous relationship, a war, anything emotionally traumatic could now be called a nightmare. It's fascinating how words hold on to their emotional power even after we stop believing in their original stories. When we say something is a nightmare today, we're still carrying that ancient fear, just in a new form. Modern psychology tells us nightmares often reflect unresolved stress, anxiety, trauma, or fear. But even science hasn't erased the feeling that something external is haunting us in our sleep. Many cultures still believe in night demons, spirits, or bad energy, especially in areas where traditional beliefs blend with modern life. And did you know? The Latin word incubus refers to a demon that does the exact same thing. Sits on your chest at night, causing terrifying dreams. The female version? Succubus. These myths are everywhere. Different names, same feeling. So, the next time you wake up from a nightmare, try to remember. You're not just having a bad dream. You're participating in a centuries-old experience. One that scared Viking warriors and medieval villagers just as much as it scares us now. Language remembers. And sometimes, it still whispers in the dark. Subscribe for more untold stories behind everyday words. And in the next episode, we're unlocking the ancient madness behind the word panic.